What's going on, everyone? This is Indiana here with Secrets of Home Theater and Hi-Fi. Today we're checking out the Arylic H50. Now, I do have a written review of this. You want to check that out, but of course there's a few things you can't always see in the written reviews, and I like to do a video review once in a while to really show you all of the cool features. Well, the new H50 is going to be kind of in a league of its own. It's going to be like a compact integrated amplifier, but it also has a lot of other features built into it, which we'll get into in just a second here, that really kind of push it into a class of its own. I mean, yeah, it's an integrated amplifier, but it's got, built-in phono. It's got so much stuff in here. If you didn't know, it also has a built-in Bluetooth transmitter, so you can power 2 headphones with it as well. So it's such a unique classification for this unit. Now, if you do want to use speakers for it, it does have a standard 50 watts per channel, which is, pretty much Arylic has 50 watts per channel in almost every unit they make. I kind of wish for the H50 they did a little bit more power than that. Would be kind of cool. Now, this unit is actually probably the largest unit. As you can see with my hand on it, my hand is about the same size as the unit. So I would say it's about 30-40% larger than some of their smaller units. I do like that they finally included a volume knob on this, which is fantastic. Now, they do claim a OLED screen on the front. I think it's like 2.3 to 2.4 inches in size. It's not super big. Now, I will say they don't really have any cool colors or anything, pictures on here. But it's a really nice screen for if you're trying to, maybe put this on a shelf below your TV. You can still very clearly read and see what's going on with this unit from a distance. It's not like it's going to be something that you can't read or it's hard to make up what's going on, but it's rather easy to see exactly what is happening. So for example, I can change it to phono here, TV arc, optical. It's quite noticeable what everything is here. Now, one complaint I have about this unit is the volume is not fully linear. It actually goes in threes, which is a little strange. So check this out. We're on 30, 33, 36, 39, 42. I wish it just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not my cup of tea. It's definitely a little strange. It can kind of throw you off the first time you use it. Because you're like, hey, why am I going up by threes? That's just how it works. That's just kind of a strange thing about this unit. All right, let's make our way to the back now. Now, one thing I kind of do like to, talk about when it comes to smaller all-in-one units is there's always a big issue with these units as they get smaller and smaller, but they try to pack in more and more features. You're going to notice that a lot of these connections might get hard to use as everything gets so cramped together back here. However, though, the H50 does a great job of kind of keeping stuff a decent spaced out amount here, with the only really thing that's kind of close is going to be the grounding pin for your phono input here. Other than that, everything is nicely spaced. You can plug everything in without having everything kind of get in the way of each other. Now, this thing is feature-packed. I'm sure you're wondering, hey, why is this thing so much more expensive than a lot of the other units from Arylic? This thing retails for $400. That's a great question. Now, they do have a phono input, which, that can save you another $100, $200, depending on which one you buy. As well as it's not only a Bluetooth receiver, but also a Bluetooth transmitter, so you can feed up to 2 more pairs of headphones or earbuds. So there's a couple more features really packed into this unit that really kind of bring up the value. As well as they added in a nice new Sabre DAC in here and a new higher-end Bluetooth chip, both of which, are definitely going to cost more money to add in here, and they do definitely improve the quality of the sound of this unit. Now, I will say, this unit is probably the best sounding Arylic unit I've heard to date. Definitely a big improvement on just the amp side alone. The DAC side is actually a nice jump up as well, too. And of course, when you have all of these different features here, it really shows just how powerful this unit can be for future-proofing your system. Because let's say you want to just do maybe a line in, from something, you're going to feed it something very simple. You might maybe use Bluetooth once in a while, but say you want to add maybe a turntable down the line, you can do that. Maybe you want to move this unit to maybe powering a 2-channel setup below your TV. Well, you've got HDMI ARC input there. Maybe you want to move it to use it as a DAC later on. You've got that option. So there's lots of cool things you can do with this unit that allow you to really put it in a number of different 2-channel setups that really make it super useful. So I definitely think it's a pretty cool unit. Is it the best sounding unit I've heard to date? No, I think there's definitely better amps out there that sound good. But overall, for what they're packing into this unit for the price point, it's phenomenal. I mean, if you're looking to grab a unit that is going to be just, feature packed, tons and tons of stuff in here. This is definitely the one to grab. If you want just something that kind of just does everything and does everything really well, the Arylic H50 is definitely the way to go, guys. So if you haven't a chance already, check out my written review at hometheaterhifi.com. Kind of go into a lot more details there, a lot of the more specs as well. Definitely worth checking out. Oh, and before I go, I also wanted to mention they have the 4-stream app for this. It's not really my favorite app, but it does the job, and it's definitely great for using this thing with multiple other devices in the 4-stream app as well. So it's got that going. It's just not really my favorite app to use. But other than that, it does work fine. Now, check out my written review, guys. There's tons of more features on this unit to definitely check out. There is so much going on with this unit. More than I can just cover in a single video here. So, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day. And thanks for watching.